Hello and welcome to this Java tutorial. Let's get started with learning Java. The objective of this course is to get you familiar with the basics of Java. In short, the way Java works is there is a Java compiler, and you have to write some source code that the Java compiler will understand. The Java compiler compiles your source code into Java bytecode. Which in turn is run by the Java runtime environment. So first, we have to download the Java compiler and the Java runtime environment. We can download this by downloading just one file. The Java versions that are most widely used are Java 8, 11, 17, and 21 because they are the versions with long-term support. These are the four existing long-term support versions as of 2025. In this course, we are going to focus on the core concepts of Java. More specifically, we will only cover features that were provided since Java 8. Newer features introduced in later versions will not be covered. Anyhow, for this course, you can download any Java version as long as it is version 8 or higher. In this lesson, I will guide you to download Java 11. Why Java 11? Because it is hard to download Java 8 in the new Copilot PCs with Windows on ARM chips. So Java is the version 11 is the version that everyone watching this lesson will be able to download. Let's move on to downloading Java 11. There are many different compilers for Java 11. Before choosing which Java compiler to download, you have to know two things about your computer. First is your operating system. You probably already know this. It is probably either Linux, Mac OS, or Windows. Second is your computer architecture. By computer architecture, I mean whether you are using an x64 or a ARM architecture. So if you are using, for example, a Windows on x64 architecture, you can download this installer. There are two types of installer for each case, but it does not matter. You can choose anything. You can just choose the first one. Most of you will be able to download the correct Java on this page. You can visit here by clicking the link in the description below. If you are using the new Copilot PCs with Windows on ARM, click on the second link in the description below. Scroll down and download OpenJDK 11.0.26 LTS. You want to click on Windows with ARM. You click on this file. Once you're done with downloading, make sure you restart your computer. So that you can start using Java. Pause this video and restart your PC. In this course, I'm going to use the shell and a default text editor like Notepad. This is the shell. In Windows, the default shell nowadays is PowerShell. In Linux, it is most likely Bash, and in macOS, nowadays it's Z Shell. In all three shells, you use the ls command to list the entries in a directory. Now let's create a new directory called Learn Java using the mkdir command. Now when you list, you can see the Learn Java directory. We are going to move to the Learn Java directory using the cd command. You can use the cd command to move to another directory. Now we are going to make a new file called main.java where we will write our Java source code. In PowerShell, use the new item command. And in other shells, use touch main.java. I am using PowerShell, so I will use new item main.java. Now make sure that this M is in uppercase. Now let's locate this directory in our File Explorer just to visualize our file structure. So refresh, Learn Java, main Java. Good. Now let's just open this with Notepad. I'm going to type in a program that prints out hello world. I know this looks pretty intimidating. You do not have to understand any of this. I'm going to explain this code in the next lesson. We just want to know how to run a Java program. This code is in the description down below, so you just have to copy and paste. Now make sure you save this file. Double check that you saved this file. Now back in the shell, type in java c main.java. Make sure you're in the Learn Java directory. This will create the main.class file. This is the compiled Java bytecode that we want to execute. To execute Java bytecode, use the command java. Type java main. This prints out hello world. Now bear in mind that we only type in main, not main.class. If we type in main.class, this will give an error. This can be confusing at first, but you will get used to it later on. So what we saw in this lesson is that we need two commands to run a Java source code. javac for compiling and just Java for executing. javac is the Java compiler, and Java is the command for the Java runtime environment.